Coach, tell us about the offense and defense that we can expect out of Poto this night.
Well, offensively, they're very balanced. They're going to throw and run the ball about half each. I think the number one thing you have to do is to somehow control the production of their quarterback. Garrett Klutz is a very good, solid high school quarterback, tall, rangy guy that throws the ball very well, and he's faster than he looks. And I know that because he was their quarterback last year. And a lot of times a tall kid may not look as fast on film as they really are. Their feet aren't turning over quite as fast, but they don't have to. They take longer steps. So he's effective at running, but really good at throwing the ball. And we need to make sure that we contain him and not let him buy a lot of extra time to find guys to put the ball onto.
How about his receivers?
They do a good job. They're really solid. They run good routes. They don't drop very many footballs, and looks like they're on the same page with what they're doing. So they've been very productive in the passing game.
Who have they played this season so far in that 5-0 romp?
Well, you hit me on that one quick. I know they've, in district play, they've beaten Hilldale and Webster, and in the pre-district, I can't remember all the teams that they've played. They played at Mena, Arkansas. I know that, and a couple other Oklahoma schools in I think their first and third games. But sometimes you might wonder, well, have they played anybody that's that good? But with them, they've only given up 29 points in 5 games. And I don't care who you're playing. I mean, you could be playing a junior high team, and if you're holding people to only 29 points, that means you're giving up less than 6 points a game. So we have to respect that and understand that what they've done going 5-0 up to this point is to be respected, and we got to be ready to play. Because their offensive line, they got a couple big kids. One of them in particular, a really big kid that can move around and really create some movement on the offensive line. So we have to do some things defensively to be able to control some of that.
Well, when you're 5-0, you got to be a pretty good ball club, because somebody's going to slip up on you if you're not.
Hey, that's right, and you have to come to play every week, and especially in our district. I can tell you from seeing Hilldale the bit I have on film, and they're a solid football team, and so I know they've played some teams that aren't bad at all and found a way to win and not giving up very many points. Anytime you play good defense and they have very good special teams, if you can do those two things well, then you have a chance to win every week. So, this game last year came down to the fourth quarter, and we were able to pull away late in the game, but it was definitely a hard-fought battle. So, we would expect nothing different tonight. Their coaches do a great job. Kids seem to really be playing hard and doing the right things. So,
Coach, we're going to talk about your team next, and I know you had to be very proud of them last week and the job they did. They almost looked like a different team from the week before to last week, and I'm anxious to get your opinion about how you feel they're going to react here tonight in just a few moments. But first, let's pause for this message, and we'll be right back with Championship High School football here on Okie Country 101.7.